So here we have an example for certain queries. For instance, if a user asks, find me a complete outfit under $100, check if it's available for delivery this week, and explain the sustainability score. We can see that this question is a multi-part question. It's sort of complicated because it covers three areas. Firstly, finding the outfit under certain budget, then the delivery schedule, and finally the sustainability score. This is where the supervisor mode comes into action. It handles this kind of complex queries. While if we move to the other one, the supervisor with routing, it handles simpler queries or questions such as the following. What is the delivery time for this item? We can think about it as a single query or single task that doesn't require any multi-agent collaboration to work together in order to achieve it. And for this, the agent will take the request, will decide the right agent for it, and will send it entirely to this agent, wait the response, and then take it back to or return it to the end user.
Mm.
Okay. Uh, yeah, is there any questions? All right. Okay. So now actually we're going to design a smart system using Agentic AI in Bedrock for a hypothetical retail company. We're going to call it Greenlook, and it's actually a sustainable retail company that deals with the client requests related to sustainability and the products. So the first step we're going to do is to understand the challenges that they are facing in their business. And we can see that currently they are facing some delays in handling the inquiries during the peak time. They also having inconsistent communication of sustainability claim. They have difficulty in tailoring the responses to individual values related to vegan and organic and other sustainability options. And finally, they have limited ability to explain eco certifications clearly. So those are the four main issues that they are trying to tackle. So to address these challenges, they decided to use an AI assistant that does the following. Firstly, it retrieves the product and inventory data in real time. Secondly, it personalizes the recommendation based on user preference. Then it explains the sustainability standards using verified resources. And of course, it supports multi-agent and multi-steps in queries. Okay. So now that we understand the challenges, in addition to the requirement of the AI agent, we move to the next step, which is the solution design that we need to implement and provision in AWS. Let me zoom in a little bit to explain. All right. Okay. So we can see that we can categorize the queries that the chatbot will be having or will be receiving from the customers into two categories. We'll have the products categories and the sustainability category. And for this, we will have two specialized agents. The first one dealing with the products, and the second one is dealing with sustainability. For us, let's start with the product agent. As we can see here for the product agent, it has actually two data sources it uses in its logic and functionality. Firstly, we have the product inventory system, which is basically a collection of files that are stored in S3. And these files contains product details such as names, description, materials, etc. And in order to make this data usable by the foundational model that is defined in the product agent, we need to vectorize this data. And for in order to do this action, we need the embedding model. And in my demo, I used Amazon Titan. Of course, we have another option to use the Cohere's models. For Cohere, I believe we have two options, one English and one for multilingual model. The output of this embedding model is called the vector embeddings, and it usually has It's usually stored in databases such as OpenSearch, or you have another option to store it in Aurora Postgres. And I believe you have Amazon Nipton Analytics, and there are multiple third-party options that you can store it in. In my demo, I use the OpenSearch to store these embeddings. Secondly, Secondly, we have the inventory management system, which is actually using Lambda function to do the data query related to inventory. Typically, this can be connected to any database to run the queries and get the required data. But for this demo purpose, I used some dummy data added inside the Lambda function. Now, moving to the sustainability agent, we can see also that it uses two data sources. Firstly, it has the sustainability knowledge source, which is basically a collection of Wikipedia pages that are scrapped by Amazon Bedrock and used as a reference for any customer queries related to sustainability and its references. And secondly, we have the customer profile system, which is similar to the inventory system. It uses a Lambda function. It retrieves any customer related queries such as their subscription status or purchase history. So this is mainly will be the design for those two collaborators, the product agent and sustainability agent. And since we have two agents, we need an orchestrator to coordinate between both of them. And so as we can see here, we have orchestrator agent. It actually uses the supervisor with the routing mode because we're not going to work with advanced queries. We're going to focus on simple queries where it gets routed to its corresponding agent directly. The orchestrator will take the request from the customer and decide which agent should handle it and send the task, wait for the response, and send it back to the customer. So this is mainly the solution that I'm going to show you now on the AWS console. So before moving to the practical part, do you have any questions or do you have anything on mind?
Hi, Dania. I quickly wanted to ask you, you were talking about embeddings model, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
correct.
but I've seen that for embedding models, only two types of models are actually supported in AWS when I go to Bedrock. Is this a custom way of putting?
Actually, using Bedrock, as you said, we have the native one, which is the Titan, and we have the Coheres models, which are
Yeah.
two. With Bedrock, to use it directly, you can. Those are the only available options. You have another option to import models in Bedrock. Let me show you. But also, this is not supported for all vendors. Let me show you quickly. We have the option. I believe it should be
I think the spelling
export.
BEDOR it is. If you put Bedrock, it'll be coming up.
Mm, I believe there is one option here. Oh, custom models. You can see my screen, right?
Yes, yes.
So in the custom model, I believe, oh, here, the imported model. You can import a model that doesn't exist in Bedrock, but as I told you, it doesn't support all providers. It supports certain ones.
Okay, so how will we know whether it supports or not?
It's stated officially in the documentation
Oh,
of
okay.
AWS, but
AWS.
still, even if it wasn't supported, there is still the option of using SageMaker. With SageMaker, you have access to all sort of models, but still it
Mm-hmm.
requires some manual action in order to do because it's less managed with the Bedrock. So you have to
Yes.
handle this part, but but it gives you the full access and full control over what you need to apply for your agents.
Excellent. Thank you, Danya. Thank you. That clears it. Yeah.
Most welcome, Sabiha. Is there any other questions?
I have one question. These two,
Ye-
these are agents, product engine and the other one in the diagram. These two are agentic agents.
Sorry, your voice is not so clear. Can you please say it again?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Okay, so I'm asking my question is this two in diagram, two icons, product agent and sustainability agent. These two are actually services in the AWS, or it is agent for what? This was I want to understand. What is this
Mm.
agent?
Yeah. So agent is a feature, or let's say functionality, provided by Amazon Bedrock. So if you can see my screen here, I'm currently in the Bedrock console, and you can see that it provides multiple functionalities and features. And one of these features is the agents. The agents that provide us with the ability to build the capabilities that I showed in the presentation. For instance, the sustainability agent, product agent, and the orchestrator. So it's considered part of the bedrock.
Okay, okay, got it, got it. Thank you.
Great. All
We
right.
can also build our own agent, uh, there are certain private databases, so we don't want our agent to be looked into that.
Yeah, sure. As you can see, this is fully customized. Here, I build the agent based on the requirement and the challenges that we were facing initially. So
Mhm.
if you need the agent to connect to a database, of course you can do so. Here, I'm connecting to S3. I'm connecting with some Wikipedia pages. I'm connected to
But I
Lambda
don't
function. The
want
Lambda
to
function.
LLM to look into my
Mm.
database data. So
Okay.
this
Mm.
can be possible, or
Yeah, because connection directly to the database, the foundational model doesn't connect directly. It connects through a intermediate layer, whether it's the Lambda function or the
okay,
embeddings that are stored in the OpenSearch or whatever you're using. So it won't have a direct connection.
okay.
All right. Okay. Any other questions? All right. Okay, so this solution, this it's already implemented. I will just walk you through the components that I provisioned and the integrations that happen. So I will start from this rectangle, as you can see, which is the S3 bucket and how we linked it with our agent. So if we navigate here to the S3, we can see that I have green look products details that contains some documents related to my products, such as product category, certification guide, etc. We have collection of documents. Now, in order to make it usable by Bedrock, we go to the knowledge bases and we configure this as a knowledge base. So here in the data source of this knowledge base, we can see that we specified the S3 to be used, and we specified the embedding model to use Titan embedding. And the third thing is the vector database, which we specified here to be OpenSearch. So those are the main components or main configuration that we should define to the knowledge base. And this way we have this ready to be used. Secondly, we have the inventory Lambda function. So I will navigate to Lambda. And in the Lambda, let me open it first. Okay, in the inventory management, as I told you, typically this can be connected to a database or whatever data source. But here, just to make it simpler, I defined a list of JSON objects that act like the inventory that I'm checking. So, okay, so we have. Sorry, I don't know why it's slower than usual. Okay, so as you can see here, we have a list of products defined here, and the function is basically reading the event body. It it extracts the product ID, it gets the correct product JSON based on it, and it returns it to Bedrock, and it handles any error that it might faces. So this is for the Lambda. The other Lambda also does the same thing. And for the scrapping, which is the Wikipedia pages, we can see that this can be provided natively by Bedrock, which we can pass where we can pass the pages, Wikipedia pages, or whatever web pages that we need to scrap. As you can see here, I provided 5 Wikipedia pages that I need to use. You can provide whatever you need, and the Bedrock will extract all the required data and save it in the embedding database that you specify. As you can see, it's a very normal Wikipedia page, but it can be applied to wide variety of scenarios. So with this, we have all the components ready. Now, the next step is to configure the agent, the product agent and sustainability agent. I will navigate to the agents under Bedrock, and we will start with the product advisor. And we can see that it has multiple configuration. Firstly, we need to select the model for this agent. And in my case, I selected Nova Lite. And then the most important part, which is the instruction set. This instruction set is what tells the agent the logic it needs and how it should work. So for instance, for this product agent, I firstly defined what is it, that you're a helpful AI assistant that supports sustainable fashion retail. Your role is X, Y, and Z. We define the role. Then I provide the knowledge sources. I tell it here that you have the production information stored in S3, and it has these certain information, and you have the Lambda function integration and your responsibility. I list everything I need here, and I also explain how to use the Lambda function, what I need to provide it with. And of course, if there is any guideline out for the output, it's always preferable. And also, as part of the best practices, is to provide some examples for the queries that might be executed on this agent. For instance, can you recommend a breathable, eco-friendly outfit? What is the difference between organic cotton and other types, etc. Like this. So here I define the logic of the agent, and it should be very clearly defined, and there is a set of best practices that we need to follow for this. Then we have the action group, which we use it to link with the Lambda function. And for this integration, we use Open API schema. If the Lambda function is already defined, we pass the Open API for the defined Lambda, but still we have another option to define a new one here, and it provision the Lambda function directly in the Lambda console, and then we can change or update the logic according to what we need. So this is for the action group. And the last part, I believe, is the integration with the knowledge base. So what we could see so far is the logic we defined here, the integration with this action group, and finally this knowledge base, which is let me go back to the product agent, which is defined under the which is defined here. We pass the knowledge base that we already defined here under the knowledge bases, and that's it. Of course, there are multiple options, but those are the main ones we need to get our advisor ready. And similarly, we have the sustainability agent defined the same way, where we firstly define the model. We firstly define the model we need to use. Then we pass the instructions that define the logic and how it should respond and handle the queries. Then the integration with the Lambda function through the action group, and the integration with the knowledge base under the knowledge bases. And that's it. Finally, the last agent we need to define is the orchestrator agent, which has a little bit different setup than the other agents because it doesn't have any knowledge bases, doesn't have any action group. It's just a collaboration, just provide the ability to collaborate between the agents. And for this setting, we first define the model similarly to other agents. We define the instructions also here that explain how it works. And at the bottom, we can see that we have multi-agent collaboration, where it's enabled with two agent collaborators, which are the ones we're working with. So under the edit here, we can see that the collaboration mode that we used is supervisor with routing, the one I explained about, and with two agents. This is the first one. We specify the collaborator with its alias, and a little bit of explanation of what it does. And similarly, we have here for the sustainability, and that's it. So we can run some questions on it to see how it can respond to it, just to give you the full experience. So we can start with, for instance, hi. Okay, so what does, for instance, sustainable fashion mean? For this, it should be routed to the Wikipedia pages, to one of the Wikipedia pages to get the response and provide me with the result. So we can see here that sustainable fashion refers to effort within the fashion industry and to reduce environmental impact, etc. So it managed to get the data that we need. We can try something like how much the organic t-shirt costs. Let me log in. Okay, let me rewrite it. How much the organic t-shirt costs. And for this, it should look into the product inventory that I have here, and gets me the response. As you can see, it managed to get me the response, and so on. So I believe those are all the components and the steps we use to build this solution. Do you have any questions or any specific setting that you would like to explore?
Can you hear me? So I don't have a question, but a simple scenario use case. Just a quick, if you can answer this one. Let's say I wanted to have a one agent who can read my all S3 buckets across 10 accounts, and I just want to
Mhm.
simply say how many, or this S3 bucket, what is the size? And agent should know
Mm,
which account it should go. So what will be the best approach to do this scenario?
mm. Okay, so the kind of queries you're looking for is it querying the data stored inside your S3 or metadata about the S3
Metadata
buckets?
PS3,
Because
metadata of PS3.
metadata, okay, for the metadata, I believe this requires Lambda function that handles the logic because integration directly to the S3 similar to this one will help us
Mm-hmm.
understand the data stored there and query this data, but it won't give us any information about the size of the bucket, the metadata of this bucket. For this, we need Lambda function that probably
Mm-hmm.
takes the name of the bucket and gets
Mm-hmm.
all the details that we need about this bucket through the API calls to this
Mm-hmm.
S3 bucket, and return the response to the agent, and the agent can formulate the response and send it back to answer you.
Okay, got it.
Okay. All right. Any other questions or maybe scenarios you have on mind?
No, all good.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. I will hand it back. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Mahmoud. Mm, mm. Uh, Yeah, actually, it depends on the model that you're using because you need to reach the same output, you can use multiple models. Some of them are has lower cost than other. I'm using Nova, which is considered kind of expensive. And for this, I've been running this demo for around a month, and so far my billing is around $300. But of course, if you use different models like Llama models, it can cut the cost. Also, yeah, there are some certain modifications and different configuration that can lower the cost. But still, it's considered. Yeah, there is no free tier to help you in the testing of the Bedrock exercise.
One, sorry, go on. Okay, so my question is, how this cost, question is top of this Abdul Rahman question, how this cost is calculated? So I hear some tokens. If based on the tokens, that how many tokens I will consume, that will be cost me. So
Yeah,
it will be
correct.
like, so, or what?
Yeah, so each model has a number of input and output token allowed for it. And it also differs from one model to another model on how the billing is calculated for each token. So for instance, for Nova, I believe, I'm not sure about the number, but there is a certain number of tokens allowed, and it all actually provided in the documentation for how it's calculated. I can provide you with some links maybe, and it will help you to understand it more. But also, yeah, we need to consider the cost of the open source that is storing the embedding tokens.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
there are multiple factors for the entire cost.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
One more question, sorry. One more question. So, if one more question, like, can I also use these AWS Bedrock models in my IDE, like Visual Studio Code or Client Tool or Cursor, these tools? And how much it will be the cost for these tools? Like let's say Copilot, if I buy Copilot, that is connected with some OpenAI model,
Mm.
whatever it is writing, that will take care of the tokens. But how the AWS Bedrock I can use in my tool?
Actually, Naman, I couldn't get the first part of the question. So can you say it again?
So what I'm saying, my question is, I want to use AI model in my IDE, like Visual Studio Code.
Mm.
I'm building application. I want to help from AI. So just like
Yeah.
Copilot. So
Mm.
can I use Bedrock in that way?
Actually, AWS provide you with the ability to do this, but not through Bedrock. It's used, yeah, you can use Amazon Q. With Amazon Q, you can integrate it with your Visual Studio Code or whatever tool you're using to develop your code, or you can use it
Mhm.
through the CLI to apply the query. So it gives you the same functionality that Amazon Bedrock, but more in a programmatic way.
Okay. Okay, got it. Okay, fine. Thank you.
You're welcome, Nama.
Guys, I don't have more questions. Please ask.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Let me see if I can. Oh, it's the wrong camera. Can you see me? Okay. Good evening. Very awesome session, Dania. Thank you very much for that. But I have an announcement, a different kind of an announcement. I see there are 12 folks sitting here. Some of them I think we have met already, and some of you we haven't met. We are going to have a big, like the biggest community led event, tech event in this region, UAE, in Dubai, on the 19th of October. It's a Sunday. It's called the AWS Community Day. Okay, and it's on 19th of October. Let me put the date here, 19th October. So what do you have to do is all of you have to come and be a part of this community. There'll be more than 500 folks in this meeting on that day, and it'll be a full day event. There will be like starting from breakfast, your tea breaks, then lunch, and then evening snacks, everything with a lot of sessions. So there are like um 20 talks and one or two workshops, 20 different talks, and there'll be like 5 different tracks. Every track will have 5 or 6 talks, and you also have workshops running. So please come and find what interests you the most. I mean, the organizers, Mahmood here, and myself, and a lot of volunteers, yeah, and a lot of other user group leaders. We have been putting our heart and our soul to make this event a big success for all of you to come and join. So please do come, and let me put the link here. Yeah, I just want you to do this right now. Go to this, and there'll be a register button. So register and make it an entire day. If you are living in Abu Dhabi, it will be totally worth it because you will be meeting a lot of folks from AWS, from top companies, the top AWS companies in UAE. It will be a wonderful platform to network and talk about yourself. It'll be a like everybody will be talking and socializing that day. There'll not be like you need to take an appointment to meet this guy. You can be free and you can talk. And if even if you're a student, right, there will be enough sessions to cover you on the basics on how you can communicate. There are sessions where they'll help you if you're very new to cloud and you have no clue what to do. There will be sessions which will help you navigate the cloud space. There will be sessions in level 100, means very basic, to level 400, which will be like advanced use cases. So based on your interests, based on your interest, you can pick and choose. And we'll be releasing the agenda soon. And one more thing I wanted to tell is, so this, you need to be a part of this community on LinkedIn. Just follow this page since you're all living in UAE, and you should definitely know what's happening with the AWS community. Okay, first let's do this. I will give you 1 minute to just click on this link and register. Don't do it 2, 3 times, just do it once. And give me a thumbs up if you have done it. We'll give a minute, right, Mahmoud? This is important. Yeah. Because half of the folks, they don't know because they don't follow the LinkedIn page. And we have a limit on the uh, WhatsApp group. It's only allowing 1,000 folks, but there are 3,000 folks in the community, more than 3,000. It's going to touch 4,000. So we are having a hard time, like how to communicate. So we really want you to start following the LinkedIn page because that's where all the updates are. And I really want you to all, yeah, go on. Oh, yes. Yes. There will be swags from the community day, Mahmoud. We are giving we are giving t-shirts and caps and stickers and pens and notebooks and whatnot. Plus, plus we also have swags from the. Oh yes, Vinod, please do that. That's what we want you all to do as community members. Get your whole gang to attend. Yes.
Sabiha, I have registered, so I will receive email for it.
Yes.
Okay.
And even just take a picture of that QR code also. It'll help you like, quickly accessing. We also have like on-site registration, but we might close it if there are enough folks already. Yeah. The more than, yeah, go on. Yeah, just hi. Mahmoud, we will do that in a bit. We will do that in a bit, right after they all register. We'll just give them enough time because things will get lost in translation. So,
Sabiha,
uh,
I have a question. Is there any place to register for talking? Any, if I need to talk about something or?
oh my goodness, we just now finished the CFP. We announced the CFP and we closed it on the 20th. And there is a separate team, a team of AWS experts who are reviewing the talks and I think they must have already picked the speakers, and this
Oh,
week we'll be announcing them. So I'm really sorry about that, that this message did not go to you quicker.
no, no, it's okay.
But you won't do that this time because now you'll be a part of this community. I will also give you in a bit the LinkedIn page, which you should follow. You'll get all the updates there, and you'll not miss like when the CFP is being open and all. Oh no, I'm not. We have a separate team of registration, but
Ju-
I can check the numbers.
She just encourages.
Thank you, Asma. Thank you very much. Because you know why I'm waiting for you all to register? Because I see you on a Sunday attending an AWS user group meetup. It automatically means that you all are a little bit enthusiastic about AWS cloud. You're not like the other folks who did not bother to join the meeting. You are like the cream of people who actually want to spend some time learning something. So for folks like you, this day is going to be awesome. Even if you are not learning anything, at least you'll get, oh, look at that. He's bribing you. Yeah, that is a good advertisement, Mahmoud. Thank you.
We have free food.
Oh, yes, you have everything free.
I am
You'll
in.
have wonderful free food, breakfast, evening
I am
snacks,
in.
everything.
I am in.
Okay, good. Good. Oh, not dinner.
Did you
No,
mention dinner?
not dinner.
Did, did,
Not
I
dinner. Sorry.
just
Don't
a minute.
increase the budget.
I need to record that. I need to record that, Mahmoud. So if I didn't get dinner, you will prepare it for me.
There are 15 people. Abdul Rahman, be
You have
careful.
commitment. We have got commitment from Mahmoud, and I know Mahmoud personally. Okay, I'm waiting your word.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Vinod, for forwarding this. And if you are working in an organization where you have friends, and if you're working with AWS technology, spread the word. And when you're a part of these meetups, we also talk about other things like how to become a community builder, or how to become a user group leader, or how to start your own chapters. So there are multiple things, and how you can contribute, or how you can get free certification vouchers, and a lot. So be in sync with this. And if you want speaking opportunities, and if you're in Abu Dhabi, reach out to Mahmoud. You can also reach out to me or any other user group leaders. If you don't know them, it's okay. Reach out to Mahmoud. We always work in sync. It's not like Abu Dhabi, Dubai are like two different things. We just care about the community together. So just if you have speaking interest, let Mahmoud know, and he will take care of it. And this is the LinkedIn page. I'm going to put it there. Please follow this page. You'll get a lot of updates. Who are the speakers? What are the topics in the coming dates? Who are the sponsors? Who are sponsoring? And if your company is interested in sponsoring, let us know. Yeah. So let me know if you are following the page and if you have registered, and we'll let the next awesome speaker come in, and I will get out. Give me a thumbs up or a plus one. And we are sorry if you did not already know that there is a LinkedIn community page existing. But yeah, okay. Everybody's done. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Really appreciate your time. Maybe share with them the community events WhatsApp link, because the member link is full. So at least, yeah. And if you're a person who keeps writing a lot of content, AWS related content, we also have like awards every year for the community members. Content awards are given. And if you're an active member in the community, and if you help us with meetups and volunteer in meetups, you also get a community member award, which we give every year. So yeah. And this is region agnostic, right? The whole of UAE is combined. If you're in Abu Dhabi, also Dubai, also, we just uh, table everything, and we do the analysis there. Thank you, Mahmoud. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Yes, yes, Mr. Ahmed. I am here. Give me some time. Are you able to see my screen? Super perfect. Yes. Uh, I'll try to be simple. All my previous session was too much technical. Today will be more related to the design and solution architecture. First of all, my name is Muhammad Jum'a. I am a solution architecture in Bspin Global. In today's session, I will try to give you a use case with a very big customer. This case relating to the tagging, and how we will implement the customized solution for this customer. First of all, I will try to explain why tags in AWS matter. The first thing, for the cost allocation, it's very important for the cost. Ownership and support, who to pay the SLA, RTO, RPO context, etc. For security access control, tag based IAM condition, it's very critical and it's very benefit feature, especially when you are working with enterprise environment. So you can use this feature for the automation, backup, patching, lifecycle, etc., and for the compliance. So the tagging is very important feature in AWS, and you should deal with it. You should work with it, especially when you are working with very big enterprise customer. Before going and explain the use case that we have faced with this customer, in AWS we have organization tag policy. Let me explain this feature, then explain the use case and give you why we cannot use this native service by AWS, and you should create customized solution for your customer. First of all, for the organization tag policy, it's organization level JSON policy that define allowed tags, key value, and treatment, and can report organization-wide compliance and optionally enforce or block non-compliant tagging for supported services, not all the services. You can create this policy and attach it to a specific OU. And by doing this, in this tag policy, let me here just give you as an example here. You can specify the tag and the tag value. By doing this, you have two options. The first mode is report. So by doing this, if any resource is created without this with this tag, and this tag doesn't has this specific value, so these resources will be compliant, non-compliant. Sorry. The second mode will be enforce. Once you create this tag without this tags value, so the AWS will doesn't allow or will prevent you to create these tags. So the tag policy in general, just you can determine the tags and the value of these tags. Let's suppose you have created specific resources without these tags, so the policy will not consider this resource compliant or non-compliant because you don't have tag. Let me go to this is the tag policy in AWS. Let me go to the use case of this customer. The customer, first of all, asked me to inherit the tags from OU to second level of OU, then to the account, and from account inherit this to all resources. and inherit these tags and apply it to resources. Tag policy doesn't work with you because the tag policy just um, see if you have these tags or not and just give you an alert, or doesn't allow you to specific another value of these tags. So for this case, the tag policy will not work with you. In addition to that, the customer need for specific tags, not the tags that he need to inherit from all the OU to the account, then to resources. He need to prevent create any resources without specific tags. Tag policy will not work with you with this case because, as I mentioned, it's just working with the tags. Maybe if you go with the enforce mode, the you will be able to create the resource, but you will not be able to create the incorrect tags. So this is not work with this customer. Because of that, you need to use SCP for the second case to enforce the creation of resources with specific tags. And for the first case that I have mentioned, inherit the tags from OU to the second level of OU, then account, then resources. Because of that, we have created customized solution for the customer, and already I have I make it this solution as a standard and publish it as open source. So you can use this solution as a baseline for you to customize any tags strategy for any customer or for any requirement. Uh, go. So this customer, this solution consists of two main components deploy across different regions. The first one, if you remember, I mentioned the customer need to inherit from OU to the second level, then to the account, and all of this event just happened in Virginia region, and the customer uh, workload it exists in in UAE region. So because of that, we have created uh, uh, event bridge rules. Once you have any change in the organizations, adding OU, removing OU, change the name, adding account, this is will trigger Lambda function. So by running this Lambda function, we will try to inherit the tags from OU to the second level of OU. Maybe you have third level of OU, then to account. And Lambda, it's already prepared to handle all of this. Maybe you have removed the tags. Lambda will try to make everything consistent for you. So the OU tag inheritance in Virginia region, as I mentioned, this should be deployed in Virginia. Already created cloud formation. If you go here, let me just open so I cannot maybe here. This cloud formation, we have two cloud formation. The first one, complete tagging strategy, and the first one is Virginia region component. So this is for Virginia region component. I will give you the link of this, so you can take chance to go to view it and check all the parameter for it. Let me return back to the solution. The second one, the second component of our solution, once we have the tags on accounts, we need to inherit from account to all resources. Because of that, for this part, we have another cloud formation template, and in this cloud formation template, it's include Lambda functions, not one function, multiple functions that handle resource tagging and compliance evaluation. And this function work with AWS config to monitor resources compliance and automatically apply missing tag. So we have created config organization config rule. This will be applied in all your organization accounts, and this config will try to check any new resources created, and will try to as this config rule eventually we have implemented using this cloud function config or account tag evaluator. By running this config, we'll try to double check if this resources has the specific tags that map with accounts tags. If the account map match without any issue, so this resources will be considered as a compliant. If you have any missing tag, we will consider this resource as non-compliant. Once this resources be non-compliant, we will trigger another lambda. This lambda will try to read the account tags and enforce it and tag the specific resources. So by doing this, we inherit all the tags from the account level to all the resources, and we enforce it. If you go to the GitHub, you will go to here and see we have here complete tagging strategy. In this cloud formation already we have created all the required functions and lambda config and the in level of your organization to apply your strategy. So you can consider this solution as a baseline for you. Will help you to customize your tagging strategy for any customer. Uh, any question relating to the solution? Mm. No, 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 no. I explained here. Um, First of all, you need uh, here in this example the actual resources in UAE, the actual landing zone of the customer in UAE. But the customer need to specific to make to do some tags on OU, on specific OU, and need to inherit this OU from the first level to the second level of OU, maybe third level, then to the account, from the account then to the resources. How you can catch this event of if you create a new OU, if you create a new accounts in your organization, you change the account and move it from this OU to OU. This event just happened in Virginia. Because of that, this solution it consists two parts. The first component or the first resources should be created in Virginia. It's just an event bridge rules. This rules will try to catch this event and launch lambda function, and this lambda function will try to make everything consist for you and inherits the tags from OU to the accounts. The second level will work with your targeted region. In our example, Middle East. In this, you should run this complete tagging strategy. Here, you should apply it in your targeted region, and this will try to read the tag from account and inherit it to all your resources in your account using config and lambda. Why the customer ask this? Uh, because the customer already has some workload in Azure, and in Azure they have resource group, and in Azure he can inherit the tags from the resource group and to all resources in Azure. Because of that, he need to make something like Azure. Yes, similar because he have some compliance relating to the landings on AWS. Because of that, we enforced to create this customized tagging strategy. And the tag policy will not work with you with this specific requirement. And in this, I will try to send this the chat. Let me, yes, here, yes, and yes, in GitHub here, uh, you'll have all more explanation about the details, about the code, and about the implementation, and what are the resources that we have created as an example here for the complete tagging strategy. What are the parameters, what are the required, and what are the resources that will be created. As you see here, resources created. We have Lambda, we have SCE, we have config evaluation. This is for the rule, sorry. Deployment, what is it? Here, stack set component, you have tag published stack set, you have stack set instance creator, create function, and create rule, and etc. And for the second one, for Virginia deployment, you have the same, you have the parameter, and the sequence of deployment. It's it's important. I start with the explanation in Virginia because the sequence of this case force you to start with this explanation. But actually, you should start with the first one, complete tagging strategy, and the output of this cloud formation. You need to use it in the Virginia region component. Why? Because in the Virginia region component, you have the lambda tag propagate that eventually this is the lambda ARN. You need to put it in this cloud formation as an input, and this will be used in this cloud formation. The issue the issue here, you need input for this cloud formation, and the input is lambda tag propagate ARN, and this lambda, yes, this lambda actually is created here because that you need to start here. Then once you finished, you can go and put it here. Start with this. Come.